Alright, today I'll have a pretty different kind of video, as you can probably tell because I'm not behind a computer at a desk. Anyway, what I wanted to, I kind of wanted to combine an explanation of I built a bed, I, and how I did that, and also kind of wrap it into themes related to my other videos and this channel. So I already had this from a friend of mine. This is a 2x4 that's been put against a 1x6 for the length of a mattress, and they go halfway, and then um, they're cut here in the middle, and then they get put together by these two beams in the middle. This is because you can transport these two rectangles, and these are half-inch steel beams connecting this together as well. When you go to the sides are just holding this together. The sides are just 2x4s that are connected with these bolts, these half-inch steel bolts. And where these 2x4s for the the frame come up, you just slide them in there and you bolt it and you're good to go. I chose to paint it, if I had to say that. I also opted to add these steel beams. That's partly because I have a sensory swing, which I'll probably address later. Um, I added some boards to kind of block off some of this. I added these. Originally I just added this one for trying to support, but then I added this one because it's in the middle here. I did the same on this side, and here's the how to get up. You could easily probably just put a bunch of 2x4s going up, but I wanted shelves, so I just got, these are some 1x12s. If I were to do this again, so this is like 12 inches across. If I were to do, and one wide, if I were to do this again, I'd probably make all these boards 2 inches wide. The width of 12 inches is just fine. I was a bit lazy about putting these in, so some of them are a little bit kind of lopsided a bit. Oh, here you see this is a shim that and here's another one that I painted over. And yeah, then I just added these so I had some extra 2x4s because these 2x4s come in 8 feet. And well, these 2x4s I think are 6 feet, and so that gives me 2 feet extra left over, and so you get a lot of 1 foot 2x4 pieces that you can use to kind of build this in and support it and all these other things, and it's just kind of screwed in. Get a drill with I can show you actually. Um, it's like, well, this is a bit of a mess if you'll excuse it, but yeah, here's some other music stuff. But anyway, just get some drill stuff. For the metal bolts, you'll need this, you'll need an electric drill and this half-inch spade thing, and then you'd make the hole. Otherwise, that bolt's not gonna go in, right? And you don't really necessarily have to add or pre-drill, but for the all the nails, but I would highly recommend it. And so yeah, I wanted to add guitars. So this is a 2x8. I definitely wanted 2 inches, so it's thicker, and I used 3 screws on each side. Um, and for the bookshelf, um, what actually had to happen, because this comes down, you see where these 2x4s and this doesn't exactly add up, like line up with where the bookshelf would come up. So I added this little 1 inch 1x4 all the way up, and it's just screwed into this, and I did it on both sides. Um, I added these wainscoting panels. I kind of was a bit lazy in how I trimmed them, but hey, I was a bit kind of bored of it by that point. Um, these are 2x6, or yeah, they're 2x6s, and the other side is the same way. If I were to do this again, I really would have bought the 2x12s. Yeah, like I said, if I were to do this all again, knowing what I know now, I would do a couple things differently. I'm not 100% sure I would have this top thing here. However, I will kind of admit, sometimes when I have my Switch or my iPad, I don't really feel safe with it up in the bed or even in like a hanger thing. So I just put it up there, and you can't fall, and just tucks it back in there. And the lights can get back in there too from the bed frame, which is nice. I do plan to cover this up at some point. I had this right here covered up with this panel actually, but I didn't like it when I was getting up the stairs. And my knee hit it quite a bit. Didn't like that. And when I'm here and messing around, whatever, um, my cat, who has run off, likes to be there. Oh, here he comes. He's coming for the show. Yes, he has. Okay, thank you, Trick. All right. Um, so yeah, um, this is kind of just what happened. I added this ladder so that I can get, if I leave anything, so the headboard is, well, yeah, this can come down. Um, I just tuck it up under there. I took a couple of them. I took one on this side too, but I took it down. Um, you see, 2x4s, just get, you get these 1 foot extra, and then I made these. I had this carpeted little panel up here, so the cat Trick can look out here when this is daylight, and then this just goes all the way across. That's my little Alexa device and its Nest. I have a charger up there, and then I leave my glasses and phone and stuff up there just in case. So that's how, but if I leave my phone up here, I have this mini ladder. With my first bed, along with this bed, I noticed that if I leave anything up there, that is quite annoying. Um, so I just have this and don't have to get all the way up there. Um, you can kind of customize it, I guess, how you want. Not I guess, but you can definitely do that. Um, I added these shelves. Um, I didn't initially know what I was going to do with them, but I was really just looking around online at different loft bed builds, and there were so many kind of stair designs and shelving designs that I decided to just add shelves on this side, and also when you add these beams here, it makes everything kind of more stable and supported. So I guess you can never really go wrong with adding that sort of stuff, as long as you make sure you're not maybe like if you had something on these that was too heavy for it to hold and you broke the shelf, that might damage the stability of these other boards. You see, I got lazy here when I was just screwing them in. These are where that panel for the R2D2 Alexa is, because they go all the way in. And I have this little thing screwed so all the cables can just go around to they come out from the plug and then they go up there and they charge everything, and that includes the R2D2 and stuff. Um, Now on the theme of making sure your everything can m- make sure it's held up, then so this printer always kind of stays right here. So there's this one support beam. I added these so that when I step down, there would be all kinds of just more stability for these 1 by 12 panels. Oh, I added these little things here. I only added them on this side, and I didn't add them on this one or the smaller one above this that can't be seen from this side. And I did not do that because really, I don't much step on those two anyway. And so, yeah. And this one is screwed in to this a bit here anyway, too. I have this carpet because uh, I noticed that my cat was having difficulty getting up, um, and it just made things easier to grip and make sure I don't even slip when I'm maybe not paying attention and getting out of bed or something. So yeah, that's um, that's how you could build everything like that. Um, it's it's mostly a lot of 2x4s. This is actually a sensory swing, uh, and this is kind of where we'll veer into the topic of the channel, which is kind of autism and maybe ADHD and things. But um, I think one of the things that this is good for is it kind of creates a space, um, and it is kind of multi-purpose in a sense that this can now hold up a sensory swing, and it also allows me to kind of have a home base within my home, if you will. Um, all my t-shirts are here. Um, I might eventually get other clothes. And hey, don't mess with that, dude, please. Yeah, you're beautiful. I know. What? What? Hold on. And I don't know, dude. Sorry, I don't know what he's talking about. This is um, uh, some of my pants are here. My the bowling ball, all my towels are here. Um, and then all my guitar stuff can stay here, and I can try to be more organized. I'm still working on fixing after I built the bed, but there's other stuff. So I was able to kind of organize these other things, um, and there's books and puzzles and stuff. So yeah. Um, Also, I'm going to go. Hi. I'll show you this. Well, he's messing with something. Oh well. Um, it's difficult to see. I'll get a light. Um, but I try to keep this more organized. And then um, I built this computer a while back, a few months ago. It is so much cheaper to build your own computer, you would not believe it. Um, and what I, so this video is getting rather long, but what I meant by the home base is because the Alexa is there and kind of because I have a space where I can have all my, or at least a lot of my interests in one place and have put a lot of the things that I need consistent access to here. Um, and I've put the Alexa in a place so that I can hear it here, but also on my bed at night. So I listen to a book on Kindle called A Short History of Nearly Everything. It's great to sleep to. Just sorry, I don't know the guy, and I'm not getting paid to sponsor him. But if you want something to listen to fall asleep to, it's like literally every night. I wake up early if I don't have it, so it's like some kind of sleeping drug. I don't know. Anyway, getting on. Um, I can also have Alexa control all the things. Um, Alexa, turn the bed frame lights red.
You mean bedroom?
Alexa, turn the bedding lights red.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know. I was just messing with this. Alexa, turn the bed frame lights blue.
You mean bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what these things are named anymore. Um, you can't be in my lap right now, dude. Um, but with my trusty um iPad. No, no, I can't. Hmm. Oh well. It can find things for me. I know it can do that. If I say I don't want to say it because it'll make things. Alexa, find my earplugs.
Your earplugs was last seen just now, at home. Should I ring earplugs?
Yes.
Let me try to ring your earplugs.
All right. So I have one for my keys, my earplugs. I have a wallet tile thing that all connected these things to um, Alexa. So when I leave and if I don't know where something is, um, most things, um, unfortunately, you can't add tiles to glasses or checks or vapes or sunglasses. Anyway, um, but I'll get finished getting the rest of the lights correctly set up. But it's very easy, and it's actually rather cheap, um, which might be why I'm having these issues. Never mind. Um, Alexa, turn the lower light blue. Alexa, turn the middle light red.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the top light green.
Okay.
Alexa, turn all the lights off.
Okay.
Alright, so it turned off these. It turned off lights in the kitchen. I have a light strip in the kitchen, and it turned off the Pokemon lamp. Alexa, turn all the lights on.
Okay.
And now they're all back on. Cool. Alexa, turn the gaming lights blue.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been having issues with both the gaming lights and the bed frame lights. Um, I'm using these little. Um, I just unplugged it. Oopsie. These little adapter things from this company called Magic Home because that connects to the Alexa and Google devices. Um, but obviously it's not working properly. Um, the I'm having the gaming lights are fine for whatever reason, or not the kitchen lights are fine, but the bed frame lights and the gaming lights are definitely not. I gotta keep working on that. But um, the devices, the what is he doing, dude? Leave that alone. Hi, you're beautiful. All right, I guess we're gonna finish up. Hi. Um, yes, he needs attention. The devices, the adapters for the light strips are very easy to get from the Magic Home brand from Amazon. Um, like I said, I've had a little bit of difficulty with them getting disconnected and not really working properly. But overall, compared to how cheap they are, I think it was nice. And the light bulbs are all from this, like, it, I don't know where all they are in the country, but the one I got is from this store called Five Below, and they have these light bulbs that in the store says they connect to Alexa and all that, and they do, and they you can change the name of all the light strips like I have. I think one of the issues is I've like combined some of the sets, and so now the system doesn't really understand what light set I'm talking about, and so some of and plus sometimes the lights get disconnected for some reason. I think some of it might be related to like power sources and like where the plugs are across my apartment. My apartment is a little bit old, and I think some of the plugs are less reliable, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But either way, I just should actually probably work on figuring that out. But that's how it can be set up space rather easily. And I started working on this on about February 5th. I started working on building the 2x4s to put the two parts of the mattress up, or the two parts of the frame that the mattress goes on top of. I started then, and I don't even think I think I bought paint before March. Well, no, actually, I don't think I did. I think I waited until March to even buy paint or even start on any of that. So it was a very long process. You have to sand down the wood, but it's doable even I did it with one person. You have to get a lot of 3-inch and 2-inch nails. Um, I would recommend hex, or not nails, but screws. I would recommend hex screws because they don't, they don't, it's harder to kind of strip them out. It's harder to strip them out. Um, and it's so when you're maybe have to move, you have to take every board apart, board by board, just like you put it together, and that's how you put it together is board by board, and it can take a while to get to the final product. It took me a month and a half, but of course, if you have more people helping you, or you don't paint it, or you buy pre-treated wood, or even pre-cut wood. I did not buy pre-cut wood. Um, that's something I actually might uh, think about next time and go back and redo like calculations to make it work out so that I didn't have to cut any wood because that got annoying. The only issue with that is sometimes when you're buying wood, depending on what you're buying, it's especially like construction lumber, it's not always cut that accurately in stores, which it is what it is. Um, but overall, it's kind of like a giant puzzle. It was pretty fun to do. It gives a certain kind of space to not have to worry about things, and my cat likes it. Um, and I like it. It works a lot. I'm going to be looking at going to like a community home, like not necessarily, no, it's not like a group home, but everybody there is with the roommates has staff and things. So it's going to be like saving space. Um, and so it will just be interesting to see how this thing kind of works out over time. Um, and I feel like it has allowed me to kind of get more centralized and try to clean up the rest of my apartment. And I like that because that's one of the things um, I think is good for people with autism to have with their like apartments and rooms and stuff is organization. And I know that's like a stereotype that they line things up and whatnot, but yeah, I'll put you in that. Um, I know as much as it's a stereotype. Okay, sorry. As much as it is a stereotype, um, I think from the perspective of helping to stay organized and and helping to not have meltdowns and things like that, I think that getting organized and even organizing furniture, I think that is the way to go and start there. And you have to kind of organize your house around, I guess, your issues or what have you. Like, if you do things a lot, kind of, I guess, have a home base where you can, hi, potentially find things and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end this video because it is already getting so long and rambly, of course. Um, I'm, I, a lot of this was kind of a silly, not kind of official explanation of how I built the bed, but kind of secondarily, um, I think it's important to, when doing these things, it is important to kind of think about how this space then makes sense for whatever you're building it around. And when somebody has autism or ADHD, especially, I think certain things kind of have to be built in so that their life can be more organized and easier to deal with, because then they can better cope with doing things outside in the kind of quote unquote real world. Um, and with that, I'm actually really going to end this. And that if there are any other topics or you have, please feel free to comment them, because I always need ideas on what to cover for, related to autism or ADHD even. Um, but also, if you have any thoughts on this video, whether it's about the building of the bed or the furniture, or about how it relates to autism or ADHD, feel free to comment your opinion or any questions, um, or say hi to Trick. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.